We are on a journey. And I think in the industrial space in general, in oil and gas, and well, actually in finance and consulting, there are lots of industries where traditionally you've had a lot more male than female. And there are other industries like retail where in fact you have quite the reverse. You have more women working there than men. So I think we have a long journey ahead of us as a result of that. Now, what are we doing, what have we done, and why are we successful? I think the most important to me is the CEO commitment. You know, it's essential that in any company that wants to make progress on this, that from the top down, every single person not just speaks about it, but truly believes it. And our CEO, Jean-Pascal Tricoire, and you know this because you've seen a lot of the awards that he's won at the UN and various other places, he is very, very forceful in his vision about having diversity and inclusion as part of our business strategy. It's not just an add-on for us, it's really, truly intertwined like our mission and vision. So now, we've got the commitment. We've also had a great program around He for She, which I think we're one of, I believe it's only 10 companies that have signed up for this, and I think we have something in the neighborhood of 25 to 30,000 male employees who've signed up to really be there as mentors, as promoters, as sponsors to women in the organization to ensure that we can expand the diversity. And I think why that's really important is if we don't get our hiring managers, who are mostly male today, to be part of that movement, we're never going to be able to win this. So I think those are two of the reasons. I think the other things we are doing is we're very much into training of our management team around what does it mean, to have a diverse group of people reporting to you, cultural, unconscious bias, that sort of thing. We have a leadership program. We've set up a women's advisory council that works at our COMEX level, that is really, speaking to our CEO about things that we need to do and change. And I think one of the other things is we're really starting to make a huge difference in terms of our recruiting processes, where we are, starting to change our job adverts to really be much more reflective for women. Because a lot of times you look at a job advert, and this is, I guess, one of the other things we do as women, we want to absolutely have that bulletproof CV. I mean, that's how women just are. And if you look at a job advert that isn't well described in a way that suits both women and men, the women will naturally reject it. So one of the things we're doing is changing our job adverts. We're also very much in terms of, if I take the UK and Ireland, I personally am very, active in the space of diversity inclusion. We have people on our senior team working on our D&I strategy. And so we're starting to make the progress. I cannot say we've won, we're perfect, and we're absolutely the best, but I can tell you that from the perspective of desire and motivation to be part of this and ensure it actually happens, we're absolutely on the top of our game on this. And D&I is very much for us key and part of our corporate objectives, part of our personal objectives, and part of what drives us as Schneider. Currently in the UK and Ireland, I think we're somewhere in the 28% range in terms of population, which is not good enough. But at Schneider, we've committed to having 40% of our new hires to be women and 33% in senior management. And we've also signed up for, as you know, pay equality by 2020. So these are the things we're doing as Schneider. And I also think, we're a technology company. It's incredible to be here from an innovation perspective. So those are all the things we're doing.